It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia follows three close friends, Mac, Charlie, and Dennis. And of the three, Mac is actually the creator and writer of the show, head writer, I would say. And he's the one that pitched it and sold it. And Charlie and Dennis are also writers on the show, hence them being the real gang in the show and also the gang in real life creating the show. So I like that there's that double standard. They're on FX. They got bought out. They had a real cheap kind of set. They went very cheap at the beginning, didn't even have an amount. They had to put, I think, 200 or 2,000 or something, but that wasn't even the correct amount. It was truly just $0 for the pilot. So it shows that they really came from nothing and really went from scratch to something really amazing and lasted for so long, all the way up until 2017 and onward. So we get the three core gang members, but then they also bring in Dee Reynolds and Frank Reynolds, who are hilarious. Their characters grow along with the gang, and they kind of become a part of the gang. And I'll consider that now the new gang is them 5 instead of the original 3, because they just have so much chemistry. They bounce off each other. The writing is very clever. It's witty. It's fast. It's a little crude at times, but that's kind of like what TV's like. And if you don't enjoy that certain stuff, maybe this show's not for you. But if you like the wittiness, if you like the cleverness, it's a little, I don't know, it really just makes the characters feel really authentic and real at the same time while they're being so ridiculous and doing all their shenanigans. And at the same time, the show's very anti-sitcom. It's not really like showing progression and growth through the characters in an episode. It's more just showing how they go do adventures and doesn't mean anything at all. And they kind of just leave with it with saying, okay, well, we did that. That's over. What do we do now? Let's go mess with someone like Cricket or the McPoyles. Or they just keep bringing in different kind of key other families and characters that help bring that universe kind of in their adventures more real. And they kind of just can segue in and out and bring people back, which I really love. Because they bring the lawyer back. They bring, or I should say the attorney, is just what they call him. Artemis was pretty funny. I thought Charlie's mom was good. Mac's mom was hilarious. Bill Ponderosa plays a fun character that kind of comes back in and out, and even has a great one at the very end of the season where he literally just says like that Maureen is not even like a person anymore and that she's just full-on cat. And it's great because they just get little segments like that are perfect. The waitress is perfect. I just think like all these side characters do great in the show, and they really add a lot. So I think if you're looking for a new show to watch, this is great because there's, first off, just a ton of seasons. I mean, they're going on about 14 now, but they got a lot of seasons, so you can just binge watch the shit out of them. They're funny, they're rewatchable. Some of them aren't, I'll agree to that. They're kind of slow, some of them, but a lot of them are hilarious. Any of the ones where they're solving a crisis, that's always the ones that I find that are the best. Like the gas crisis, mortgage crisis, recycling the trash, I thought was hilarious. Mac fights gay marriage. There's just a bunch where they're just like really funny, and you can just, I don't know, if you really enjoy it, you can feel like you can rewatch it a bunch. Other than that, all I gotta say is the fact that I didn't know that a lot of them were married. I knew that some were, but I didn't know that literally all of them were. I didn't know that Mac and Dee were married. That was a surprise. I knew that the waitress and Charlie were together. I didn't know that Dennis and the person that they actually did the pilot with, that girl who was in Deadpool, who played the girl on that, who was Ryan Reynolds' lover. She was in that, and she's actually married to the guy who plays Dennis, Glenn Howerton. Even though I wasn't going to say names, but I broke my rule. So other than that, I'd just say It's Always Sunny is a great show. Frank Reynolds does a great job, played by Danny DeVito. He just kind of he's kind of like the big celebrity on deck in a sense, because Charlie Day is getting famous, but he's not nearly as well known as Danny DeVito, I think. But he's getting there. So I think those are the two big heavyweight stars now, but Danny was kind of that, especially back in 2007, 2006. He was a bigger star, and he kind of really held the weight of that show. So I think they chose the perfect celebrity to kind of come in. And other than that, my notes are kind of basic. I mean, if you're listening to this, all I'd say is that if you haven't seen the show, definitely give it a try. Watch the first season, but at the same time, maybe also skip. So you don't have to watch every episode in order. Maybe if you do it the first time you do, but make it to season 2, because I think when they introduce Frank, that kind of the seasons pick up and it kind of speeds up and it gets a lot funnier. Like, they're funny on their own, but Frank, I don't know. In my opinion, I like the gang more when Frank's there. So other than that, I'll just say that it's a great series. They're coming back with more. Dennis is coming back. To all you loyal fans, don't believe what you hear. He's definitely coming back. There was a rumor that he wasn't going to come back, but he's coming back for the new season. It's coming out, so if you do watch it, pick it up, listen to it. I'll be starting to do some more videos, and I'm going to be bringing you more TV reviews and movie reviews. But I'm trying to, broaden my scope and do some more TV stuff now, because I do watch some TV. So thank you guys for listening.